Hey, hey, hey. What's up, beautiful people? Listen, shout out to those that came and jumped on yesterday. You know, you guys were here for the first episode, and it means a lot to me. And if you're coming at a later date and you're still family too, because, organic growth is what it is, right? Uh, I'm Carl Mays. I am the wedding MC. I am the King MC, the King Motivator, aka Mr. Everything, your lady's favorite voice. And I just love saying that, man. Just having some fun with it. Listen, if you're just here for the first time, man, welcome to the family. This is the Wedding MC TV, y'all, and I'm giving MC tips every single day, one a day, and I'm gonna do it for at least a whole year. So y'all ride with me. Let's have some fun with it, and let's make sure that we're locked and loaded. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get used to saying those things too. This is all kind of like new territory for me. New territory as in the information, not new as in what I do. And shout out to you if you are an aspiring actor, actress, MC, host. You do club nights in your city, wherever you are in the world. You do maybe like a poetry night. You do like, you sing possibly, magic, you dance, anything that puts you close to a microphone. And once that thing is in your hand, you don't know how to respond sometimes. This is going to be your tribe. This is where you're going to get learned element at. And I got some stuff that I'm going to be launching later on, so y'all just be part of the family. But one thing I want to say is subscribe to the page, y'all. Get your notification. Make sure y'all hit that bell because that's going to be able to let you know when I just threw something else up. There'll be sometimes we'll probably go live, and I'm also gonna have some guests, definitely, on here that are pretty good in their genre or their area, so that we can hear some stuff from them. And remember, I am not the person that just knows everything. I know a lot, but there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know. So I'm constantly in learn mode, and I want to be able to share that information with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna be the hub where people get that. Right now, you got a lot of different podcasts and shows, and they hit on different topics everywhere. But this is definitely for my MCs, my hosts. Those people that love to be in front of people and they want to grow and gain tips and just be a part of a family where when y'all travel and y'all go to different cities, you may get a chance to be able to co-host because you met that person inside of this tribe. So you never know where it'll take you. Don't come in closed-minded. Bring your smiles, leave your frowns in the other room. Because if you're watching me at your house, leave that frown in the other room. Make sure you bring your smiles. Now, one of the things we like to do is be able to, give some good information on this channel. Y'all make sure y'all put some stuff in the comments. I'm one of those people. I like to be able to read, what people are thinking and what people say. Make sure y'all keep it positive. This is a space for positive information. We got, crazy stuff happening out in the world, in our country, and here in the U.S. If you're watching from overseas, y'all know we're dealing with a lot of changes right now, changes in government, and some good, some bad. I don't know. When the smoke clears, we'll see, where everybody kind of stands. But in the meantime, this is a segue for y'all to be able to just get some cool info. Now, again, I am one who uses my voice. You know, I had somebody, shoot me a DM. Make sure y'all follow me on IG too. It's The Wedding MC King on IG and Facebook, The Wedding MC King, or The Wed MC King. I'm not sure. I'll put them all up there. But all the stuff will be, in the information and the bio and the comments. I'll put some stuff up. I'm getting used to this, y'all, so rock with me. One of the things I always say, if you grow with me, you glow with me. How about that? And then the other comment is, here we grow again. But anyway, y'all follow me on IG. I make sure I put up some clips of some of the stuff that I do too. That's an area I definitely have to get better at, And I know, shout out to all my youngins that'll be locking in here because you guys record everything. And I'm so into what I'm doing, I can't think about doing that, in that moment. But, shout out to y'all again. It's all about growing and learning, right? We're in a time for social media. I've been doing this a long time, and God has blessed me with a skill set that has taken me around the world. And shout out to y'all if y'all hadn't seen me in person. So hopefully One day y'all get a chance to be able to check me out, no matter what it is, no matter what the genre. I am a chameleon. I know how to make adjustments. And that's the one thing that I want to make sure that you all learn by getting to know some of the people in here. Get to know some of the people in here because you will learn what their skill sets are and how they can be able to assist. Now, again, this is the Wedding MC TV. I appreciate y'all dropping through. Let's get ready to talk about something. This is another MC tip. And I just kind of write them down when I think of them because I think it's very important. You know, some of those things that people just have a tendency either to not know or they forget or they're just finding out on the fly. And probably myself probably found out over the years a lot of this stuff on the fly. But you want to build a rapport with the event organizer, know their vision and expectations, and make sure you communicate well with them. Now, I want to make sure that didn't glaze over. Build a rapport with the event organizer. If it's a wedding, the planner. If it's just a nighttime party event or something, the promoter. If it's a gala, you know, the person that's putting it on. So they would be considered a promoter or planner as well. You just want to make sure you understand who they are. If you build a nice rapport with them, you know, it'll give you a good idea to be able to give off the tone and texture of what they expect. And after you kind of break the ice and you really get to know who they are, then when they book you in the future, you just start to nurture that rapport because if you're great at what you do, great, you know, customer service, good professionalism, always on time, you'll make a lot of money with those people, right? One of the things I always say is schedule a meeting with the event organizer before the event, and you want to do that to discuss the goals, what you all are trying to achieve, what you all are trying to achieve, the audience demographics, which is very, very important, and they know who they're promoting to, or they know who the client is that they're putting this on for. And you get a chance to be able to talk about the tone that they want set. And if you understand that, then you can kind of make, you know, make the adjustments to whatever it is that you do to be able to fit, you know, the key outcome. You know, it's kind of interesting because there are some hosts who do the same thing at every single event. Some MCs, they do the same thing at every single event. Now, not saying that that can't work. If the event is the same demographic all the time, maybe it will work. But if there are different genres of, you know, cultures or different genres of music that people are kind of, you know, pointing towards, you have to be knowledgeable of what that is, you know. And you know, this is when I say build a rapport, that has a lot to do with being knowledgeable. And being knowledgeable just means, you know, being up on current events, reading quite a bit, having that information on hand and here, and being able to adjust when needed. There are people that, you know, are sticklers, you know, to just one thing, and they're one dimensional. And what it does is it limits you. And you don't want to be limited at all. Trust me. Because you may have a key gig on the table where somebody sought you out because they saw you at something else, thinking that your range is quite wide. They just adored what personality you showed, and in their mind, they think you can make the adjustment, and they are going to cut the check. However, you didn't level up. You ended up being the exact same way the way they saw you, and it didn't fit what they thought you could probably do in the genre or the demographic that they're bringing you over to. That's why it's very important to be able to build a rapport. And you build a rapport so that you can get the real thing out of what they're trying to achieve or what they're expecting of you. Those expectations sometimes can be met, and then sometimes those expectations can't be met. Now, why is building a rapport important? Because it helps you get on the same page with that promoter or that event planner. You definitely want to be on the same page. Because the worst thing in the world is for them to not be happy with what the outcome was. And people are always looking for a scapegoat as to why something wasn't great. And just like as popular as you want to be and love to be in the limelight, you will also become the culprit as to why something didn't work. Um, when you develop the rapport and communicate with that event organizer, you want to ask specific questions. Questions like, do you guys want humor? Or is it extra formal? Do you want it to be extra serious? You know, are there sensitive topics that I should be aware of, that I should avoid? Again, as an MC, you are a knowledgeable person and you know how to be able to buffer. What I mean by buffer is you know how to uh, lighten up something that may come across extremely serious. However, you have to be careful if you are in a room full of people that can easily be offended by what you might use as a pun to mild out something that is tough. It's having an awareness. Of course, that's going to be a little later down the road. We're going to talk about that. But it's very important that you ask some of those questions I just said. Now, if you can align your delivery with their vision, meaning the promoter or the event planner, you now will become what they call a trusted partner in the success of the event. Hope that kind of came off right. You become a trusted partner, because the worst thing in the world is for somebody to be hired that doesn't trust you on the mic. That means every time you say something, they'll cringe because they don't know whether or not it's going to go over well with the audience, and or, man, this guy makes me nervous or this girl makes me nervous. So I always say, and don't be timid, be who you are. Don't ever change who you are. Trust who you are, but make sure you continue to be able to maintain that professionalism. And I think that'll get you where you need to go. However, you know, know your audience. I'll say that, and I'll be saying that a lot on this channel. Um, you want to make sure you take some notes when you meet with them. Follow up with those notes to make sure that you understand and you guys are communicating well, and do not leave that room with a misunderstanding or something miscommunicated. That's really sitting down. Now, again, if you don't meet in person and talk about it, you can do it through Zoom, some type of virtual sector. But whatever you do, develop the rapport with the event planner or the promoter. It's very, very key. And that's a huge, huge MC tip that I want to make sure that we don't leave here blank with. Develop that rapport, because it can make you or break you. And what I mean by break you, meaning that if you don't, you deliver something not so good. If you develop it, you deliver something somewhat good, that person will continuously call you because they can trust the way that you deliver on the microphone to their audiences when they have events. And if they're a really good promoter, they're gonna have a lot of events coming up, in the years to come. And so you can be a part of that equation. Those people like to build teams. They know who their lighting person is, their sound person is. If they have a DJ, if some of you all are DJs that are in here, you can use some of this information as well, because that's a duality for you, because that means you play music and you can MC. It's hard to do both sometimes, only because, if you're a really, really great MC, you can't be stuck behind a board. So I know that some of you all are multifaceted like that. I'm not going to take nothing away from you. But at the same time, it's good to be good at both. Now, sometimes you may not have to do both all the time, but that will happen. Listen, y'all, once again, I'm Carl Mays. That's another MC tip for today. I am the Wedding MC. This is the Wedding MC TV. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. Don't be stingy. Don't be a gatekeeper. Get the information to the next person. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Got another one for you.